So I thought I'd show you the results of putting the steel. I've sanded this down with 320 grit after the epoxy primer, and I've got the factory metal brace that runs inside here. It's been re-riveted in the 4 spots, and then I've got this aluminum piece that the way I put it in is I put the double-sided adhesive, kept the tape, the protective tape on one side, stuck it on, mounted just stuck it onto the aluminum, so the aluminum was loose. Then I mounted this on the car with the fasteners, double checked to make sure that the shape was right, and when the shape was perfect, then I pulled the tape out and clamped it. So now when you look at it, it's absolutely flat. And the problem with these cars, especially like 30-year-old urethane bumpers, they start sagging and they lose their shape. So you can see how flat it is now that it's been clamped. And also look how rounded it is as it goes around. The shape of it is, it's not flat at the front, it's round. And what happens, let me just flip this over to show you what happens. So in the, I've got this aluminum extending here. It's a separate piece so it'll bend, but supporting this, and also this is flat along here. And what happens is not only do these pieces droop and lose shape, but the spoiler where it attaches here bulges down, which causes the bumper to move towards the body of the car, and then the front ends up being flat or uneven rather than curved. And so what I've now done is I've given the car its original shape, the spoiler its original shape, so the car is going to have this nice round front end, and it just looks really pretty now with the right curve to it. You know, it's got a really nice look to it, and you know, when that's mounted on the car, I think it's going to be a feature to the car, right? So anyway, enough bullshit, but I'm really happy. So I'm going to put some flex agent into the 2K high build and spray it. And even though this is much stiffer now with all the metal bracing in it, it does not have anywhere near the wet noodle. So I probably don't need as much flex agent, so I'm not going to put a ton into the paint, but I will put some in to the high build primer.